Scream 7 seems to be in serious trouble because not only one day after we found out Melissa Barrera was fired, now Jenna Ortega has dropped out. Now I find this timing a little bit too coincidental. There has been talks in the past about whether or not Jenna Ortega would have scheduling conflicts to do Scream 7. We know that she has season 2 of Wednesday coming up she's going to be filming. She just got done filming Beetlejuice 2, which was kind of in the air because of the strike, but luckily they got that done and out of the way. So there are other projects that she's taking care of. But a couple months ago, she was asked about that, and she did say she was still passionate about doing Scream 7 and that she would make sure it worked out. Now, all of a sudden, that's changed, and they're saying the scheduling conflict is causing her to pick and choose, and she doesn't want to do Scream 7 now. She's going to concentrate on the other projects. I can see that as a strong possibility, but again, I think the timing of this is just too coincidental. With Melissa Barrera being gone, she's a major player in this movie, as is Jenna Ortega, so I can see this making a very easy decision for Jenna Ortega to make. If her sister's not going to be there, the story's going to have to be rewritten. Is there going to be recasting? What's going to happen? There's a lot of ifs on the table. So whether or not the situation with Melissa Barrera was a factor, I'm sure it made Jenna Ortega's decision easier. Now, I'm sure they're going to say over and over and over, oh, scheduling, this, that, or the other thing. Personally, I think it had a lot to do with the Melissa Barrera being fired. And I think that probably didn't sit well with Jenna Ortega because of the chemistry they had on screen was absolutely phenomenal. I totally believe that they were sisters. They played off each other really well. And to nix one of them and try to make one work, I just didn't see it happening. And the studio is saying that they don't even have a script for 7 yet. So now we have to figure out what the story for 7 is going to be. And then Spyglass told us that they were hoping that this opens up an opportunity to bring back Neve Campbell. And even possibly Patrick Dempsey. Now personally, I feel like that's a desperation grab. We know Neve Campbell didn't want to do 6 because of a major payout issue. She didn't feel like she was getting paid what she was worth for all the work that she's put into this franchise. I'm 100% behind her on that. So if she feels that the franchise is making money and she's not, or that she deserves an increase in pay as the franchise is making more money, give it to her. She deserves it. So if they think that she's going to jump back on board just because these two are no longer in the picture, they're going to have to pay her. This isn't something that she's just going to go, oh, well, since you guys don't have a story anymore and you're out the actresses that you used to replace me, let me come back and help you with that. No, she's going to demand the money that she wants. So now we have to figure out, can the studios do that? And what kind of story are we going to have? Because we're bouncing back and forth at this point. Because we've already went from Sidney Prescott to Sam and Tara. So to go back to Sidney Prescott just seems like a weird storyline. To me, I just think Scream 7 is doomed at this point. But I would love to know what your thoughts are on this situation. I know it's a tough one. It's a long way out before we get Scream 7. And I know there's already been a lot of backlash online about this from the fans. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button on your way out.